Now, every once in a while, you get a real good news story. And this is that once in a while. Because after years of living with kidney disease and dialysis, Anne-Marie Carrance from Eastbourne knew that her only chance of recovery was a transplant. Her friend of 10 years was so moved by seeing her going through dialysis that she decided to give Anne-Marie one of her own kidneys. And what's remarkable, really, really remarkable, is that the operation went ahead despite the women being different blood groups. Anne-Marie and Gemma are with me in the studio now, and I can honestly say it's a delight to see the pair of you. I've got to ask, Anne-Marie, how are you? And I really mean, how are you?
I'm absolutely fantastic. I feel 100 times better than I did before, and it's just amazing. It really is.
How ill were you?
To the point where I was working full time and I had to go down to 16 hours a day, 16 hours a week working. Yeah. I was tired. I lost a lot of weight. I was size 14 and went down to a size 10.
Right, that's a loss, isn't it?
Yeah,
that's
quite a
loss.
lot of weight.
And I've said you're on dialysis, life-saving but extremely time-consuming.
I was actually on it 8.5 hours a day. Yes,
were you?
It does. Yeah, it overtakes your life. Even though you don't want it to, it does affect your life.
We'll get to the real uplifting bit in a minute, but without bringing back too many bad memories, how dark were your darkest hours?
Probably sitting because I'd done home dialysis and it was done at night time, probably sitting in the bedroom, just watching the tubes fill up with fluid. And yeah, it's quite painful because it feels like your insides are being vacuumed.
Oh, my goodness me, incredible. And Gemma Lloyd, your mate of 10 years, she's here. Gemma, how are you?
Yeah, not too bad, not too bad.
All right. What a wonderful, wonderful thing to do, to donate a kidney. Same start question to you. How are you? And I mean, how are you?
I'm a lot better than I have been. I've had a bit of a longer recovery than what was planned because I had quite a few complications.
Oh, dear.
But I'm now actually on the right road to recovery at last, so I've just got to basically just take it easy now because although we look all right on the outside, it's the inside, so...
I'm happy not to look on your insides, if you know what I mean, and you both look absolutely fine and dandy on the outside, and it's nice to know that you're on the recovery and doing well. Most of us would like to help a friend or relation, but you've taken this to the extreme. What made you donate a kidney?
Well, basically, Anne-Marie told me a couple of years ago in confidence that she had kidney disease, and when I first met her, I had no idea. So it's like a complete and utter shock. And what made it difficult was she told me to keep it to myself. So for like 2 years, I was literally just keeping this secret because she didn't want anyone to treat her any differently.
Right.
And then the end of last year, she phoned me up and said, basically, it's time that I've got to go on to dialysis. And I was like, oh, God.
Yeah, I imagine.
But it was actually the day that I saw her just after she went on dialysis for the first time. And I thought, oh, this is going to make her feel so much better. She's going to have more energy back. But she actually looked worse, and then she actually looked dead, if that sounds... It sounds wrong, but she just had no colour in her.
Fairly dramatic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Fairly dramatic. Now, the pair of you were just under 30, just over 30. Prognosis now for a long, healthy life for the pair of you?
Hopefully, yeah.
Is there ongoing treatment, or is that it now?
I have to take... immunosuppressant tablets twice a day.
Right.
And there's obviously side effects with every tablet you take.
You can cope with that, surely, after all those hours of dialysis.
Exactly. Anything is better than going on that machine.
So do you worry now, the pair of you, about the bad weather, for instance, and getting a cold and trivial stuff for most people?
For me, I actually have to, because my immune system's been completely wiped out.
Yes.
I have to avoid going near people that've got colds, but it's very hard to do because, like you say, in this
weather,
weather,
you've got to live your life, haven't you?
You can't go around with a mask on your face and say to people, "Please don't breathe," because you have to just.
And your different blood groups. I mean, how bizarre.
Yeah, but basically, because I'm O positive, and we found out that that's basically a blood group that can go with basically anyone. Because I give blood anyway, so they said it's one of the most common blood groups because it can be used with anyone. So that's what made us think, well, actually, maybe we could go ahead.
All right. Now, your blood group may be common, but what you've both gone through is certainly not common. We're always hearing pleas for people to join the organ donor register, but how often are kidneys taken from a friend or relative? Would you know?
Well, when we were in hospital, we only knew of 3 people that had it, and we were there just over
a week.
Yeah, over a week.
All right.
And most of them were husband, wife, or they said it's very rare. When we first went in, they said it's very rare that a friend actually donates.
It's fantastic. Friends for life now.
Exactly.
Or we'll have my kidney back.
Yeah, and I won't ask her for a Christmas present.
I think you've had more than a Christmas present. Now, Gemma, I want to be nosy. Can you describe what you're wearing? You've got a special T-shirt on.
Yeah, Anne-Marie got a T-shirt made for me.
Which says?
It's like one of those T-shirts, when people go on holiday and they get the trashy T-shirt. But mine's slightly different. It says, I donated a kidney to my friend, and all I got was a T-shirt, but I have to get Anne-Marie to read the back because I can't see it.
OK, on the back of the T-shirt it says, Anne-Marie?
My friend got her life back, so it was so worth it. Give a gift of life, I did.
Oh, I tell you what, you're genuinely giving me goosebumps. What a lovely story. And thank you so much for coming in. And when I say take care, I don't just mean take care, I mean take care. All right, you've done a wonderful thing. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
Pleasure to meet you. And I must say, you both look incredibly well. So whatever's going on inside, the outside's good. And let's hope it just carries on and you get better and better. That's Anne-Marie Carrance, who received a kidney from a friend.